Oh, come on, I'm out of missiles. Oh, he's dead! He's dead! He's dead! Yes! With nothing left!
Jim, put that in!
Oh, God damn
Bravo.
it. Whew. Welcome back to Character Select. We defeated Ridley.
You defeated Ridley.
That felt good. You were there for moral support.
Well, kind of.
So what are we going to get here?
Nothing.
Nothing. You know what that is?
Is that the Metroid thing we're after?
That was the case that the Metroid was in. Remember, Ridley took it. But Ridley doesn't have it.
So we killed him for
bad.
nothing.
No, we killed him so that we can access the final area of the game. Turian.
What does Garrus have to do with this?
Oh, wait. I missed something in that room.
Okay.
So basically, what you're supposed to do is the whole game, you're sitting there and you're like, oh, we finally killed Ridley, we're gonna get the Metroid back. And then you don't. And you're like, shit. There we go.
Energy tank.
Knew there was something in here.
You could have really used that in the Ridley fight.
It's true. Now I have all the energy tanks I need to finish the game.
But you could get more.
I could, but I'm not gonna.
Why not?
Basically, all of the easy-to-get energy tanks at this point are all in Bryn Star, which we are going back through, so we might grab one or two if we can. Might be a couple upgrades that we get, but mostly we're going right to the end of the game now.
Hey! Oh.
Hi! Bye, Dirty Snake, I gotta go!
Hey. Just gonna sit here.
Ain't nobody got time for derps.
Poor Derpy Snake, he just wants to be loved.
Sure. Isn't that what we all want, really?
In the end.
It doesn't even matter?
No, I mean in the end, yeah, that's what we all want.
In the end,
it doesn't even matter, though, yeah. In the end, we're all worm food.
Life has a 100% mortality rate?
Yeah.
You're not wrong. So basically, this is the hardest place in the game to get to. That's not even remotely true, but this is the hardest boss to get to. So at this point, you're supposed to be like, shit, what do I do now? I've got all these upgrades, and nothing I can do with them. And you're supposed to remember that you can go back to Bryn Star and find the thing there.
Okay.
In fact, if you've been going back there throughout the game, you would know that you need to do that now, but we haven't, so, you know.
Because we know things ahead of time.
Well, you'll see what I mean when we get there. Boom.
Why don't you just do that for all of them?
Because it's really hard to aim.
Well, whose fault is that?
I think if we go through this door, this will take us back to Upper Norfair.
Hey, how's it going?
Random boulder.
I'm not Derpy Snake. You already ran past me, though.
I'm Devil Snake.
Oh, what? Oh, hello.
I'm Snake Plissken. Snake Plissken Esquire.
Alright, can't get that. Can't get that. The good news is we can, because the entrance to Turian is so close to our gunship, we can get all of our ammo refilled before we go to the final area. Otherwise, we'd have to, like, do a whole bunch of
grinding,
farming and shit. Yeah. And that's no fun for anybody.
Well, farming is fun for farmers. Right?
Is it fun? Is it really?
Oh,
I think I don't think it's fun so much as it's their profession.
What a...
Also... I'm very strongly of the opinion that anything that you do for a living immediately becomes less fun.
But what about, you know, if you do something you love, you'll never work a day in your life.
Come on.
I'm sure Jack has a whole lot of fun.
Oh, probably. Screw that item.
Game Grumps probably have fun.
Oh, there's totally an energy tank we can get in Brinstar.
You said there's a bunch.
Ah!
Stop dying, though.
Yeah, but there's one that's easy to get to now that we have all these upgrades.
Okay.
We actually saw it at the very beginning of the game.
I
Just
don't
after we got the
remember
morph
it.
ball. I know you don't. I pointed it out and everything, but why would you remember it?
That happened, like, 40 minutes ago.
Whoa, break through the walls, break on through to the other side, break on through. So this gets us here. Ow.
Okay.
And I need to get to that Brinstar entrance.
Okay.
So that's not bad. There's actually a couple of ways I could get there. So we're gonna go the super fast way, because speedrun-ish. This isn't a speedrun. If this was a speedrun, we would have been done like an hour ago.
So,
This is a fast run.
okay. Fast casual run.
Yeah. Also, speedruns basically say if you screw up at any point,
Restart.
yeah, or do this to... Or, yeah, basically. Missed a jump, restart.
I mean, basically, you're going for a record.
Yeah.
If you fuck up, then got to start all over again.
I will say, though, it was pretty cool when... Okay, back in elementary school, or grade school for anybody that grew up in the U.S., I guess.
Primary school.
Primary school, sure, whatever. Everybody has different names for it. In third grade... third. My brother and I... When I was in third grade and my brother was in third grade, he's older than me, there was show and tell, or he had to do a report on something. So my brother did a report on Nintendo, just after Mario 3 had come out. And we owned Mario 3, so he brought that in and he was showing off Nintendo. He did like a full report. He reported on the company's origins and, you know, some of the games that they do and stuff like that. Nothing really big because he was in third grade. But he, after his report, it was like the lunch break, and he still had the system and the TV that it was hooked up to. And we had like an hour for lunch in grade school or something like that. It was kind of ridiculous. So he's like, I think I can beat this game in like 30 minutes. Before lunch is over, I think is what he said. And everybody was like, I don't think you can. So he started it up and he finished the game in 25 minutes.
Probably using those whistles and...
Yeah.
Well,
because we played that game a lot. We knew where the
was
whistles
Mario
and stuff
3
were.
the one where it's a play? And you could, like, duck behind the scenes?
Yeah. Yep. That's how you get one of the whistles,
I love ducking behind the scenes in that. It felt like a secret.
Because it kind of was. Now, can I not... Oh, shit, right. I forgot.
Still gotta
damn it,
shoot
I can't
it.
go this way. Yeah, I can't go that way. God damn it.
That's what you get. I don't know why that's what you get, but... That's what you get.
That's what you get when you let your heart win. Oh.
Better,
Yes, I have heard a Paramore song, so, you know.
That
that's
is a
the thing
Paramore
about it.
song.
Yeah?
It's just... It was so... not sung by Paramore that I couldn't...
You could just say awful. I won't be insulted too much.
I wouldn't say awful. I would say, not
Here's where I
good.
wanna be. I would say unacceptably terrible.
I would say so did not remind me of Paramore that I did not think it was Paramore.
Alright, there's a power bomb.
So we really needed more of those.
Mm-hmm. It's very true. And then we can go... Can we... Nope. Must be a Metroid Zero mission thing where you can just start super Or screw attacking through walls.
That'd be cool.
So this is where we got the morph ball, at the very beginning of the game.
Okay.
The very beginning of the game. These enemy placements are actually from the original Metroid. It's kind of
a
nice
callback.
nostalgia trip. What we're actually interested in is that.
Yay. Oh, I do
So
remember
now...
you showing that now.
It's been a long time.
Yeah. I remember things.
I remember everything.
No.
The good news is that we can actually go up this elevator, and this will get us back to the beginning of the game pretty quickly.
Okay.
So it's actually a good shortcut.
Can we just take our ship to the last boss?
No, the last boss is really close to the ship, though.
Okay.
So it works out. And we should have plenty of supplies for the... Oh, right, these dudes. These dicks. It's actually a good thing to see this stuff, too. Because this will be important in a bit.
Okay.
Spoiler warning.
All this destroyed machinery and...
Yep. Now, if I do this right, which I won't, I can just go... You can only jump on the downward bounce, or the downward curves.
Okay.
You can't jump infinitely, so you have to time it right.
Alright.
Yay, it worked!
Woohoo.
That gets us here.
Alright. Are we going
Hey,
through
look,
that
doors
door?
we haven't opened.
We're not going through that door, okay.
We are going to go through this door. Can I do that? Yes. Okay. I think this is just map data, but... Nope, it's missiles. Sweet.
Missile.
Having more missiles. Missile, if you want to be grammatically correct.
Is that grammatically correct?
No.
Nah.
So I was listening to this... So I listen to a lot of radio because I have a commute to work. They had this one show on about... called Dinner Time Download, I think it was. Or Dinner Party Download, I think it was called. This is on NPR. And at one point they were talking about Ian McKellen. Oh, this is the map data room. Yay. They were talking to Ian McKellen about theater protocol. Such as, if you need to squeeze out through the... or squeeze out of your chair at the theater, do you want your butt towards the person that's sitting in the same row as
Or
you?
your crotch.
Or your butt toward... Yeah, or your butt towards the person that's sitting in the row in front of you, so your crotch is facing the person. And he said it's always the best protocol that you don't put your ass in somebody's face. He didn't say it in so many words, but the reason that I brought that up is because he then was asked about pronunciation. When do you correct somebody on pronunciation? And he said, never, ever correct somebody on pronunciation unless it's their name. Because it's incredibly rude.
You know, that depends. How bad is their pronunciation?
Suppose I said chronometer instead of chronometer.
Okay. But what if somebody says something like jalapeno?
Okay, that's just wrong.
So you'd correct them then?
Yeah, but I mean, if they say if the correct word is like tomato and they say tomato, you don't correct them on that.
Those are both acceptable.
Yeah,
That's just pedantic.
but you never assume that your pronunciation is correct, is what he was saying.
Fair enough. There are some cases, though.
So this is the door that we ignored at the beginning of the game.
Okay. Is this where the Metroid is?
No.
Are we gonna finally kill it?
This is why we didn't come here before.
Is that a statue of Ridley? Oh, it's a statue.
It's a statue of Kraid, Ridley, Phantom, and whatever that other guy was. As you kill them, their eyes shatter, and they fade out, which implies that something is happening when you kill them all here. So we've killed them all.
Mm-hmm. Everything's shaking but the statue.
And me. Statue sinks.
Are you gonna sink next?
Nope. And then...
Boss battle.
Nope.
No?
And then the floor disappears
And somehow that
to an
stuff
elevator.
managed to grow moss on it. In that time it was exploding.
And now, we're in Turian. Also known as the Space Pirates headquarters.
Why are we in
on
Garrus?
Zebes. That's Turian. This is Turian.
Oh. There you go, correcting my
right.
pronunciation.
So after this is the end of the game. So we're going to go through this, but we're going to do it next time on Character Select. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. Tune in next time for the finale, baby. And third, what do you have to say for yourself?
Turian.
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 Turian.